Hello, dear Volters. My name is François. I'm currently running for the 5th board member position, and I wanted to make this video to quickly introduce myself to you and tell you what I want to bring to the party as 5th board member. So, I'm from Brussels. I'm French-Brazilian, born in Asia, and having lived all around the world. I'm fluent in English, French, and Portuguese, and I can speak a few other European languages as well. I was formally trained in international relations and in biochemistry. Professionally, I was the founder and CEO of a circular economy startup combining recycling and agro-business for the past 6 years. And I also participated in the creation of a lobbying group here in Brussels in 2014 that legalized the use of insect proteins as a feed ingredient for fish here in Europe in 2017, and more recently, chickens and pigs. Today, I teach global environmental politics at the European Communication School in Brussels. And it's because of this background in environmental issues that I decided to take political action. Volters, as you probably know, we are currently entering the 6th mass extinction event in life's history. The environmental crisis is the biggest crisis we're facing today. So let me give you an image. Think of a large cruise ship crossing the Atlantic at night. COVID is a nasty flu that is spreading in the boat, but only killing 2 out of every 1,000 passengers. Still a lot, but it's not an existential threat. Besides, now the virus has mutated and it's less lethal and life is going back to normal. Putin, well, he's a mad terrorist, locked in one of the presidential suites, trying to put the curtains on fire, but by now I believe, for many reasons, he will fail. But what about the environmental crisis? Well, the environmental crisis is the massive iceberg laying ahead of us that we will be crashing into if we don't fix our course. And we cannot get distracted by COVID or by Putin. We need to put all our efforts in steering our country's economy away from that collision course. And I believe we can lead the way in doing that here in Belgium. I believe we can move the needle with local actions here in Belgium. So my goal, if I'm elected 5th board member of the board, is to ensure that Volt manifests its pragmatic, federalist, and green values here in Belgium. My goal is to help Volt get to the next level when it comes to environmental politics. We need to show that Volt is the environmental movement that understands that nuclear and soon fusion are indispensable for moving away from fossil fuels, thus diminishing our CO2 footprint and our dependency on countries such as Russia, Saudi Arabia, and now the US, while keeping our economy competitive and alive. We need to show that Volt is the movement that understands that smart business, smart technology, and smart fiscal policies are our best weapons in our battle towards sustainability, the safeguard of democracy, equality of opportunity, and the welfare of future generations. We need to show that Volt knows what it's talking about, knows what to do, and is here to stay. Practically speaking, as 5th board member, I will actively start an amendment process of our current climate and environmental policy that is currently lacking on so many levels, while keeping the board as well as our members informed of these changes and why they need to be made. I will guarantee that our climate and environmental policy is fully integrated in our education and economic renaissance strategies, as you can't have an economic renaissance that is not designed to be in harmony with nature, and you cannot build a sustainable country with a population that is completely disconnected from nature and trapped in the virtual world. Lastly, as a French speaker, I will personally take part in the efforts to promote our movement in Wallonia, starting in Louvain-la-Neuve and in Liège, betting that our edge on environmental issues, dynamic entrepreneurship, social justice, and inclusiveness will get the attention and trust of the Wallonian electorate. So my call for action today is quite simple. If you want Volt to become a force for change here in Belgium, if you want our board to have the edge on environmental issues that no other party in Belgium has today, and if you want our board to be supported by someone who is passionate and has some practical experience, giving it a fighting chance to get our names on the ballots in 2024, then on April 23rd, vote for me as your next 5th board member. Thank you very much.